Good morning. Thanks for joining us on Shop South Mississippi. We are at the Light Within Therapeutic Services with psychotherapist Shira Stubbs. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm great. Thanks for being here with us today. So let's start there. Let's start with psychotherapy. Can you just kind of give our viewers a brief idea or an overview of what that is?
Well, psychotherapy literally it's Greek roots, and it literally means healing of the soul and treatment of the mind.
So is that different than psychology? Psychology is the study of it. Psychotherapy is the practice.
Correct.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'm a TV guy, so like you're going to water this stuff down for me. So when we're talking today specifically about mental health, mental illness. So when somebody hears the term mental illness, there's a lot that goes into that. What does that mean?
Absolutely. Well, what is happening is that there's neurochemicals that there's an imbalance or disturbance causing the brain to malfunction, which affects our perception, our cognition, our mood, and our behaviors.
It can even have physical implications as well.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
So it can manifest in many ways. What causes that imbalance?
Well, what may trigger the imbalance is chronic stress, life traumas, environmental factors for sure, and also genetic predispositions.
So if you have someone in your family that suffers from mental illnesses, it's not guaranteed that you're going to have the same thing happening in your life, but there's a possibility.
Correct. Research has shown parents and grandparents, if they've had any history of mental illness or addiction, your chances increases.
That's crazy that you said stress can be one of those things that causes it. Stress is, I don't know that there's scientifically, I'm just jumping off of the ledge here. Stress is more of an impact to people in our country than anywhere else in the world. It's the number one cause of heart attack. Like it is wild how stress can manifest in different places in your body, your mind, your soul, and cause havoc all day long.
Yeah, absolutely. It compromises your autoimmune system.
Sure.
So when we hear the term, stress literally can kill you. Literally it can.
Sure.
Yeah.
How do people know that they may be someone that needs to get involved in some psychotherapy themselves or maybe for a loved one?
Well, certainly we don't want to just, assume that psychotherapy is for someone in crisis. Psychotherapy is beneficial for anyone, right? So if you are having issues managing your anxiety and depression, having some issues with substance abuse or alcoholism, if you're in this process of making like a big decision in your life, sure, go see a psychotherapist. But there's many factors, marital issues, grief, just many issues, you'll be beneficial for going to see a therapist.
I hear people in my life, friends, families, colleagues that are like, oh, that's just my ADD. Is that, but again, when your brain can't slow down enough to process a single thought before you're jumping into a next one, is that also somebody that could benefit from this?
Absolutely. And of course, there's always a spectrum of the impairment, right?
Sure.
Is it severe? Is it mild? Is it moderate? And so if it is affecting your daily activity, then you probably would benefit from going to see a psychotherapist.
So when you approach treatment with your clients, everybody that walks through the door is going to be a different scenario, different set of circumstances. So how do you approach that treatment, regardless of who's walking through the door?
I often use holistic approach. And what that is, I'm focusing on the clients socially, emotionally, spirituality, and, not so much just looking at the presenting symptoms or identified problems. That's the idea of holistic approach. So it's not just focused on what they are complaining of, but I want to know what's going on with the whole person.
Sure.
And treating the whole person. And going to any provider right? Lifestyle changes is part of that.
There you go.
And
That's
so,
a word.
Yeah, absolutely. So, lifestyle changes, and what that looks like is, nutrition, nutrition intake. I don't like the word diet, but we definitely look at what we're taking into the body. Also, stress management. Research tells us that we should get about 7 to 9 hours of sleep so that we are replenished and rejuvenated the next morning. And then also physical activity, not asking you to prepare for a marathon or anything, but, get up and be active at least, 15 to 30 minutes a
Break a
day.
sweat.
Absolutely. So that is the expectation in holistic practice of those lifestyle changes.
That's a good piece of it. It's like you're not going to walk in here and these are what I'm going through, and here, take these 3 pills and call me in 6 weeks. Like there's another way to approach it that is looking at the whole body.
Absolutely, is especially because these are some contributing factors to what you're going through. We look at, again, genetics and your environment, how you was raised, and then also the social factors of all of those. And so we have to, when we're talking about treatment, we have to consider all of those factors.
What's one myth about mental illness? There's some out there, but what's one?
One of them is that it's not real. But I think the other two for us, the label is the sign of weakness. And
Stigma.
it's
Sure.
it's a stigma which deters people from seeking professional help. And so it's not a sign of weakness. It's a science to this, just like with any other organ that has malfunction, you seek treatment. Mental illness is the exact same way.
What are 3 steps that our viewers can take today if they want to get involved and start asking questions and get on a better path?
Well, I think, if the viewers, if this has resonated with anything that they've heard, give them some time to do some self-reflection and process. And if they think that they will benefit from, pursuing therapy, then the platform is big out there. There's so many therapists. Psychology Today is a big platform. So go on there, find, a therapist that's fitting for you, call them, get on the schedule, and start your journey to healing.
That's a great point, Shira. Finding that counselor, that psychotherapist that fits what you need, give them a call. The number is right there on your screen. The website is right there on your screen. You may not even know that you need or that you would benefit from the therapy. There are a host of benefits that we didn't even get to talk about that will help you in this process of psychotherapy. If you're looking for that, there's a phone number there at the bottom of your screen. There's a website there at the bottom of your screen. Reach out to Shira, and she can definitely get you on the right path to that holistic, physical, mental, spiritual, emotional healing that maybe you didn't even know you needed.
Absolutely.
Thanks, Shira.
Thank you.